time. And now welcome to the stage, Kirk Kelly.
Thank you.
Took a bus across this big land and back to throw herself into the wild freedom of LA. She went to acting class, like to drive a car real fast, like to sit and talk in diners, and night became a day. Only thing she really knew that she wanted was to be free. And time was on her side at 23. With an old beat-up brown suitcase, she climbed aboard an airplane. She flew into the east to meet her new lover in New York. Climbed into a taxi, she rode into the city. She found a flat not too far from the place where she found work. Settled in and waited for the rest of her life to arrive. And everything seemed so right at 25. Rolled into weeks, and the weeks rolled into months, and she could feel her life was changing. As the months rolled into years, he knew that he still loved her, but the honeymoon was over. Sometimes she wait up all night and he would not appear. This is not where she thought she would be at this time. And something was going wrong at 29. With arrogant self-righteousness, we bravely took a stand. We were poets, we were comrades in a war you cannot win. You cannot keep time in your pocket, you cannot catch the wind. And time will change us all in ways we cannot understand. Now each one lives alone. She packed a brown bag and went home. She drives the dark, deserted freeways in the hours before dawn. This big wide continent cannot contain our discontent, and every now and then I wonder, where does anyone belong? The only thing that she ever did wrong was to love me. And all she's got is a broken heart at 33. And all she's got is a broken heart at 33. Thank you, Sidewalk. Well, I just happened to check Facebook today, which was quite fortunate because I don't really check it all that often. So, oh yeah, so everyone that wished me a happy birthday last month, thank you. Thank you.
Happy birthday.
And so I just found out last minute some of my old college buddies were coming by tonight, so I tried to put together a set that might have something to do with some of our shared and better left not talked about experiences. Actually, I think there's some people still talking about some of our escapades. This is a song about my somebody I knew in college. them without end. Until the force of time and chance had made them spin ourselves. Two wheels once spinning wildly, now spinning on one plane. They always spin together, Lisa Jane. Heart of mine locked in battle, and beauty takes a stand. The conqueror will come to me with our fate in his hand. My head is filled with questions, I soon will go insane. Could it be that you're the answer, Lisa Jane? Well, the truth is like an arrow that no watcher can control. And once he has released it, it pierces to the soul. The truth is often hard to tell, and sometimes it brings pain. But some things I should have told you, Lisa Jane. Morning licks the earth and the leaves are soft and wet. On Sundays I'll escape your calls, some days I can't forget. My heart still takes me to the day I kissed you in the rain. That day will live forever, Lisa Jane. Well, the road is stretched before me and I know I can't remain. But something deep inside of me says that I'll be back again. Your memory has touched me, I shall never feel the same. And my heart goes with your ways, Lisa Jane. Hey, hey. Now, this next song is, some of you who were fans in the early days of the Folk Brothers might remember this from our cassette release, All Folked Up with Nowhere to Go. You might have received it on our press kit with the bio tear-off sheet with the headline, "Never mind the Sex Pistols, here's the Folk Brothers." But anyway, I want to play this tonight because I actually wrote this song during Latin class. When I attended school at SUNY Stony Brook, and I think it was my junior year I decided to take Latin because I'd already taken it, and also my sweet maid Seamus told me that if you miss the weekly quiz, there's a makeup quiz that he gives in his office, and it's really easy to cheat. So I'm like, wow, this is weird. Plus I'd already taken Latin, so I figured, well, What little I remember, I could augment my nefarious scholastic activity. So, first quiz, weekly quiz, I'm like, I can't make it. I'm not going to be there. So I'll go Monday and I'll ask him to take the makeup quiz. And he says, sure, come by the office. And Seamus had been very detailed in his directions and how to succeed at the makeup quiz. And he says, yeah, he put you in this little room adjacent to his office, and there's a file cabinet, and you just go over there and you take out the master copy of the quiz with all the answers on it, and you're like, oh man, this is great. So I'm sitting there, and then the TA like, okay, well, you have like a half hour. I'm like, okay, thanks. And she walks out, and I'm like, all right. And I walk over to the file cabinet, and it's locked. So,
What'd you get?
well, let's put it this way. Vini, vidi, but I did not vici. I did not have to repeat the class, which is one good thing. But anyway, this is called Marching Off the Guard. I am a Roman soldier, marching off to Gaul. I'll trample through Jerusalem, I'll watch Athens fall. There is a time to wonder why when you hear those trumpets call. For the glory of the empire, I risk my life and all. So if I don't come flying home, I'm dying in Gaul. I'm in a foreign region, and I fight in foreign lands. Beneath the shadow of the stakes, and conquered foreign sands. For me, there is no right or wrong, I'm following commands. So when you come to look for me, I hope you'll understand. When you finally let my bones bleach in the far Egyptian sands. I am a British soldier, marching through the rain. They pick a typhoon season, a large damn campaign. There'll be a medal on my chest when they shoot me home again, and a letter from Lord Mountbatten attempting to explain why was I had to die in a bloody boomerang. I am a Yankee soldier, beneath the sunny sky. It was early on a Sunday that I saw the truck roll by. And then I heard in my glass, I heard my comrades cry. They sent us to this airport, but no one knows just why. We're sitting here in Lebanon, waiting for to die. I am a Roman soldier, marching off to Gaul. Woo.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to Kirk Kelly. He's going to do a couple more tunes for you, probably two more, Kirk. And then I'm going to come around at this time with the mandolin tip jar. Remember, that's all the active paid here at Sidewalk, so please be generous. Suggest donations, $5. Give it up one more time for Kirk Kelly.
Oh wow, man, two more songs. Oh, I better get moving. Yeah, I made my beer purchase thinking I'd be doing a much longer set. So. But that does not mean when the set is over, the beer consumption has to end. By no means. And the next couple of songs I want to dedicate to my fellow Tuat Na'erin members. That was the Irish club at Stony Brook. It's from the Old Irish. It means tribe of Ireland. It's a big part of what made my college experience the special time that it was. Maybe, if not academically, in so many other ways. Tell me, Shannon Farrell, tell me why you hurry so. Hush me vocal, hush and listen, and its cheeks were all aglow. I bear orders from the captain, get you ready quick and soon. For the pikes must be together by the rising of the moon, by the rising of the moon, by the rising of the moon. For the pikes must be together by the rising of the moon. Oh, then tell me, Shannon Farrell, where the gathering is to be. In the old spot by the river, right well known to you and me. One more word, single token, whistle up your marching tune. With a pike upon your shoulder, by the rising of the moon, by the rising of the moon, by the rising of the moon. With a pike upon your shoulder, by the rising of the moon. Many a mud wall cabin as we're watching through the night. Many a manly heart was throbbing for the coming morning light. Mummers ran along the valley like the banshees only croon, and 1,000 pikes were flashing by the rising of the moon, by the rising of the moon, by the rising of the moon. And 1,000 pikes were flashing by the rising of the moon. Beside the singing river, a dark mass of men was seen. Far above their shining weapons hung their own beloved green. Dead to every foe and traitor was right the marching tune. And around me, boys, for freedom, 'tis the rising of the moon, 'tis the rising of the moon, 'tis the rising of the moon. And around me, boys, for freedom, 'tis the rising of the moon, 'tis the rising of the moon, 'tis the rising of the moon. And around me, boys, for freedom, 'tis the rising of the moon. Okay, I'm gonna do one of my more recent songs, but so my college buddies probably haven't heard this one yet, but it speaks to the heart of the Irish, American, and general, and immigrants of all nations experience in America. Loved I shall see nevermore. Some died starving where they stood, some were crying at the shore. As I set sail in a coffin ship from the cold Cape Cove of Cork, to make my way to a brave new day on the east side of New York. I got to Castle Garden, I was hungry, I was broke. Not a soul was there that knew me, or the language that I spoke. Somewhere above the desperate streets that were not paved with gold, the bells of St Bridget rang a song of hope. In my darkest hours and deepest of despair, there stood a constant refuge And the people I found there were poor but free and more like me, a faith to keep them strong. And in that faith I found a place I knew we all belonged. And those that would know nothing learned we would not be their fools. We stood up with our unions and we started our own schools. Time and again we proved all men can make this land their own. And the bells of St. Bridget's rang a song of home. Cross rivers and cross oceans, the great expanse of time, from every corner of a world that still is just as blind. Another generation resolved to stake its claim and revel in a hope not found in the lands from whence they came. Hallowed place that's built on faith swings open wide its doors, and in every heart that dreams its spirit still endures. If God and love and home and heart are still worth fighting for, may the bells of St. Bridget's ring forevermore. May the bells of St. Bridget's ring forevermore. Thank you. Thank you, Sidewalk. Thank you, Antifolk Fest. Stick around, we got Raj Shmoo, Debbie Dalton, Brooke Pridemore, and who else?
Ari, Love Underwater, A Million Things, Brooke Pridemore, Debbie Dalton, Raj Shmoo coming to the stage next.